Hello YouTube, it's Rob, Maxwells Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast of England. I hope everybody is well and having a great day. Today's video, I've got 2,000 square metres of lawn mowing to do. This is one of my biggest properties I look after. They have 5 acres of gardens and there are 4 huge lawns of approximately 500 to 600 square metres per lawn. And this is one of them I look after. I don't do anything else actually, which, to be honest, most of the garden, it just gets left to grow wild. The client, I have sort of left a few hints that, you know, there could be a day's work every week for 52 weeks of the year in this beautiful garden. But he's happy just for me to keep the lawns down and keep it looking neat. And that's fine. And it's 4 hours hard graft. And it's a canny walk. But this morning, I was, just before I came to this garden, I was looking at the news, and it said that because of the heat wave, should I say, it's triggered a false autumn, and the leaves are falling. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out the Stihl RM 650V, because we all know it picks up better than any other mower on the market, in my humble opinion. So that's what I did, and I've got a little smile on my face because as I'm going along mowing the lawns, it's picking the leaves up absolutely wonderful, and it saved me having to get the leaf blower out and gather them, which is time, and time's money. We all know that, don't we? But this mower, I do like it. However, I've got a little bit of a moan. I don't think the finish, the cut, is as good as the Honda HRX 537. Whether that's because the Honda's got a twin blade, whether it's because it's got a bit of leather out the back of the mower that leaves a slight stripe, I don't know. But this mower's good. You know, the cooler engine, hope that's the right pronunciation. Somebody will sure tell me if it's not. It's very efficient. It uses less fuel. It's not as noisy. And this is only a 19-inch cut, whereas the Honda's a 21. You think it would take a lot longer because of the couple of inches less width, but it doesn't, and that really does surprise me. I don't know if it's because you can manhandle it a little bit easier and throw it around a little bit easier, but it does a great job. But yeah, I've got to be honest, and I don't think the finish is as good as the Honda. But when it comes to mowing wet grass or, you know, damp grass, I don't mean soaking wet. I wouldn't go out if it was lashing down. But when it's a little bit moist, I tend to stay clear of the Hondas and bring this one out. And, you know, I shouldn't moan, but we have to be picky and we have to sort of be honest with ourselves in this job, don't we? And I've got to say that the Honda's a better mower. But this was half the price, so I suppose you get what you pay for, don't you? But, yeah. I do like this one, but the Honda's a better mower. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was 1,600 quid. I think this one was 800 or 900 quid. So we can't grumble, can we? So we're coming to the end of this lawn, I think, and I'll be then going round the corner. This is the bottom lawn of the left-hand side of the garden. At the top, they've got like a tennis court, what used to be a tennis court. Now it's just a flat lawn. They come down some steps, then they have this lawn, and then at the bottom there's an orchard surrounded by further lawns, and then to the right hand side there's another lawn. And as I said, it's 2,000 square metres. It's a canny walk by the time you've finished this mowing, trimming, blowing, and then all the waste. There are occasions when I do mulch, but today I've decided not to because there's quite a lot of leaves. So if you can see in the screen, the bottom right hand corner, there's a dumpy bag, the old faithful dumpy bag. And I fill it up with the waste from the box, and probably every 3 boxes I carry it right down the bottom of the garden, and I put it under the Lelandai hedge which boundaries this garden. And it breaks down, it gives the hedge a bit of feed and seems to do the job. And that's what the owners requested, so that's what we do. We do as we're told, don't we? But there we go. So, the heat wave is getting the leaves to drop a little bit early. And at the end of this video, you'll see that the grass is looking a little bit stressed. And the reason being is because of the trees they've been stressed all summer, haven't they, because of the lack of rain, the lack of water, and so they suck the moisture out the ground, and they just can't compete with the grass, can they? But I'm sure that now we're coming into mid-September, and we have had a little bit of rain since this was filmed, that this grass will be back to its best. It's not a fancy formal garden, formal lawn. It's just rough and ready as you see it. And I've got to be honest, I would say 70% of my gardens are like this. I know on YouTube you see some beautiful gardens, and I'm very envious of them. But I've got to say, most of my gardens are simple and straightforward. There's a few nice ones, and a few that I do really take pride in. I take pride in all my work. But most of my work is like this, and it's just honest. And I am honest, and I wouldn't want to just show all the fancy stuff. You've got to show the rough stuff and just some of the basic mow, blow and goes, as we call it. But we're coming to the end of the video now, so thanks very much for watching, and thanks to all the subscribers and all the comments. You know, I get some fantastic comments, and I'm overwhelmed by the support. I really am, and I just want to say thank you. But if you do stick to the end, you'll see that it doesn't make a bad job, the Stihl. And if I've been critical of it, I shouldn't. But I think, yes, it's a good mower. It's good for the price. And if I was starting out, this would have probably been my first mower I'd have bought because of the cost. But if I could have pushed myself, I would have definitely went for the Honda HRX 537. And one of the best things about that mower is when you're doing things of this size, you can put it on 70% mulch and then 30% bag, and it saves a lot of time. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. You take care. All the best. Thanks for watching. I really do mean that. And remember, when the green gold's growing, you keep mowing. And I hope everybody has a great season. We've got about 2 months left, and then it goes into winter. And I hope everybody gets through the winter without any issues, and then roll on spring next year. Okay? Take care now. And now you can see the lawn. It's not done a bad job. Yes, it's stressed in that corner, but a little bit of rain and this will come back and it'll be beautiful. Take care now.